So very good morning to everyone. So I welcome you to the workshop on research article writing using latex. So today's the workshop you can learn how to install for Windows operating system and for Linux operating system, and then we'll take you to the hands-on with the one journal paper. So how you will get the replica in the PDF as the journal paper with the help of latex. Very good morning to everyone. Welcome you to the today's workshop on hassle-free research article writing using latex. So myself, Dr. K. Edilarasan, professor from Department of PC, Samram Staff Technology, along with me, my good friend, Dr. Joshua Daniel Raj, the senior associate professor from New Horizon College of Engineering. Today, let us say about how, how to write the research article using the latex. Before enter into the hands-on, let me tell something the pre the basics to start for the latex. So in this, what and all you are going to learn, as you know that, so the what is latex, then where and when to use, and what you can do with the latex, and how to install in various operating system, then the practical approach with the reputed journal paper. As we know that the latex is it's a document set actually. Like normally, if you want to prepare any document, earlier we used to use the word processor. Normally, the word processor will give you whatever you type, the same thing you can take a printout. That is nothing but what you see, what you get. Normally, that will be do with the word processor. But the LaTeX, it is not a what you see, what you get. So you need to do some formatting. That is why it's a very high quality typesetting system, which includes the future design for the production of the technical and scientific documentation, especially It will be used for to prepare a technical articles, ebooks, and the thesis, and we can say like any journals, everything we can use, anything. Prepare a resume or preparing a notes for all the things we can use this latex. So it is a one thing is very important. It's a free software. Latex is a open source software. So if you want to get more information about the latex, you can see like www.thelatexproject.org. If you go there, you'll get a lot of information from this. So how you can install this latex? So latex can be installed in all the operating system like the Windows, the Linux, the Mac, as well as you can do online also. These things like you can do the latex in offline as well as online. Because some of the times when you're going to travel, so at the time you won't have the system, we can do the same document what you're having with the online also. For to do in the Windows, like what are all the required, the MicTech, or you can use the ProText or TextLive you can use. Then it will have the complete the text system with the latex itself and the editors to write the documents. For Linux, so TextLive, TextLive, the distribution is enough. For Mac, it is MacText. When you want to use for online, so especially Paprika, Overleaf, Share Latex, Datazar, and Latex Base. Here, we'll show on the end the Overleaf, the one of the very good the online latex. Everything we can do by the online. So like immediately you can see as you do some typesetting like a text editor, the parallelly you can see how it will look like in the PDF. So here let me show Windows, what are the things are required to install and to work Linux for your system. So if you want to work, if you are really interested to work in the latex, so what I'll suggest you to that download these two things which I specified here. So you need to download the first thing is MikTeX, that is MikTeX on ROG. That download, you go there and you download that file. It is a free only. Next, you do Text Studio. This Text Studio is for like it is a it is like a editor. They can say if you want to type IDE. This is IDE actually. You can type for typing purpose. We are going to use the editor window. Lots of editor windows not good, but I am suggesting you to go for Text Studio, which is one of the good actually. So these two you need to download. You have to install in your system.
So sorry to disturb. Slides are not moved.
Or you can work on the Windows. If you want to use for Linux, say especially for Ubuntu, those are having. Just you can use. You can open the terminal in Ubuntu. Just type this command like a sudo space apt apt get install TextLive full. So the complete package, the complete the latex will get downloaded over there. Then you can start to work in the Ubuntu also. Here, as I said, some online editors are available. Like one of the very famous the editor is like Overleaf. Like if you go to this site, you can work so many templates will be available, so many macros are available. Then you can do like example, if you want to do any thesis, you can search in the Overleaf the template, the thesis you may get for a university. You can taking that those format you can work on. Like it will be very easy for you because creating a macro instead of that, use the existing macros. So already which are having the template, take the template and you can use. Especially those who are in VTU, the VTU has given the latex, the thesis, the format is given already. Complete the format they given. Just only thing is you have to put the content.
Excuse me, the
put the content, you can preview and you can see. So these are the other three online editors. You can, with the help of this, easily you can do. You can try out any one also. Next, some of the packages are necessary because as you are working on latex, simply you cannot work like if you want to use expressions, you want to use mathematics, you want to use some border columns like a 2 column, 3 column. Sometimes if you want to create a posters, sometimes if you want to use something graphics. So all these things actually simply without the, we need some of the packages you need to install then only you can work. So like in our hands-on, they will our resource person will tell some of the packages which is required and which place exactly you can use that. So it will be more helpful for you. At the same time, you should have the practice. If you're having the practice, then
Excuse me, sir.
once you do the latex, then you will feel more comfortable to prepare any document. So then you can start any document with technical document with
Sir, excuse me, sir. Azil, sir. Hello, sir.
so so you need to download these two files as I specified the link. Though these links I will share in your chat box. I will send the link to you also. So the PPT also will send. So you can install this latex for your Windows. At the same time, this online editor also. I hope just you might have got some idea to start your latex. So now whatever these are the packages as I specified. This is the packages actually. So now what we can do, so as we can go for the hands-on session, then we'll get more because without simply with the theory you cannot learn so many things. So let's do with the hands-on. Then visually when you see, we'll get more. So I welcome Dr. Joshua Daniel Raj, the
Thank you, Dr. Elidarasan. Thank you for your introduction to the latex. So, good morning, participants. Once again, it is Dr. J. Joshua Daniel Raj. So, I'm very happy that I could help the society by by conveying the things what known to us, and it is our main aim that everyone would be familiar by the end of this webinar. Okay, so just 1 second, I'll try to share my screen and we can proceed further. So as I try to share my screen, I post one link in the group, okay, in the chat window, and I want everyone to respond to it. And by the time, meanwhile, we'll be getting ready. There is a link posted in the group now, the chat window. You can respond to it. So I given a question. What is your opinion about latex? You can type your response. You just click on it and just wanted to see your response. Yeah, somebody is telling it's a good word processor. Yeah, tool for technical writing, interesting. In one word, probably one word if you tell, no, it will be good, so that easily we can do. Fine. Correct. Research editor. Let's see what's the people's opinion. Okay. So people are telling different things. It's amazing. Research writing, technical writing tool, platform for writing journals. It's good. Thank you. Thank you for your response. So as you all rightly said, no, I just conducted this to let everyone know that what is latex and what is your stand on latex. Okay, thank you. So now I just give little introduction to the latex, whatever Dr. Illarison stopped there. So latex is notes basically kind of a word processing software, and when I sent the question, I expected that somebody will give some negative thought about the latex, but it's good. No one has given a negative thought. But generally, when you try to interact with the people, we find that people, the moment they used to say latex, they are just hesitating. They just go backward and they will think twice. Is it really necessary? Is it easy to do? Many things they will start asking. So there are a lot of commands are there. How we will incorporate those commands? How do we remember those commands and all? That is why. So having had a considerable amount of experience with the latex, so we thought of conducting this workshop. So that workshop is named as hassle-free research article writing. So whatever the problem that you have in your mind about the latex, by the end of this webinar for a couple of hours, you will be able to do it without any difficulty and without any problem. Nothing is going to bother you about latex. Even somebody asks you about latex, definitely you can give a good confidence about yes, latex. You can recommend it that latex is a wonderful thing that you can do it. Yes, it is the latex, as you all may rightly mentioned in your opinion. It is a word processing tool, and it is definitely used to develop research article, isn't it? So the research article it becomes one of the part of our life nowadays. Whether we are a student, whether you are a faculty, or you are a research scholar or a guide, whoever. But now the research article, isn't it? Either for our increment sake, or for our publication sake, or for our writing our thesis, or publishing our findings. So everywhere, the research article, it started becoming plays a vital role in our life. Got it? So the presenting the research article, isn't it? So many times as a faculties, we might have told our students, hey, why you're not aligned like this? Why it is not given proper spacing? Isn't it? Why it is not right aligned? Why it is there are blank spaces over there? Like that, many complaints we give to the students, and even when we submit the papers also, we get many negative remarks, isn't it? So, but this later will definitely will help you to come out of all these difficulties. From my experience, I would like to point out all these things. So, research article could be writing a thesis, or a book publishing, or even a paper publishing. What you want to write a resume, whatever you want, you can do it with LaTeX. So it's basically a high quality typesetting system, and is used to produce technical and scientific documentation. So many things are there, right? It's not only that journal paper, even writing a newsletter, writing a magazine, everything is basically a technical and scientific documentation. And even it is a standard for the communication, even nowadays, isn't it? It's become the standard for the communication and the publication of scientific documents. And another very good news is LaTeX is a freely available software. Okay, so we can easily download and we can make use of it. Okay. Now, so we have just have a statistics of our participants. So around by yesterday there were around 184 people who have responded. By now we have crossed more than 200. So we are on Google Meet and also we are live on YouTube as well. So those who are not able to join the Google Meet, you can send them the YouTube link already they shared in the chat box. They can also join. So from the statistics we got to know that most of the faculties are very much interested in joining. So more than 57% of faculties are enrolled for this. The 16.3% of students are there, and others, those who are interested also, they have joined in a considerable amount. So we welcome you all once again. And yes, what is needed for LaTeX is motivation is highly needed. So this webinar, it is basically to motivate every one of you to set your word or whatever the other processor aside, and whenever you wanted to write or publish any technical and scientific document, let the word later come into your mind first. Okay. So you may ask, sir, what dares you to motivate us? Got it. So I'll tell you one important thing. See, as far as the LaTeX is concerned, we are not going to write any exams on it. Nobody is going to test how far we are familiar with the LaTeX. Okay. Only thing is what we need to know is we need to be familiar with those constructs, isn't it? If you are familiar with the constructs, okay, then what you have to do, you should be able to identify what construct is that. If you are able to identify, half of the work is almost it is done. Okay. So just get motivated. Only this webinar will give you the familiarity about your the constructs that we use in the LaTeX. Okay, but I'm sure that by the end of the webinar, you will be able to identify the components that presents in the LaTeX. Okay, then you may ask, then where the constructs will be there? Should be in your mind or somewhere else? I'll tell you, everything we have a templates. You need not to start your work from the scratch. Whether you want a book publishing, there is a template from the people. You have a thesis, we have a thesis template also. See, we are living in the era of big data, where the information is available at your fingertips, isn't it? So any information that's needed, it's readily available for us. So we are not going to merely start our work from the scratch. We are just going to make use of the templates. Not only for today's work, for any work, you can follow that. Even any journal paper, any journal publications you take, they give the templates. You just follow this template only. But in order to follow the template, you should know what are there in the template, isn't it? Then if you know that, then you can be able to identify what we are supposed to do, isn't it? So hope you all agree with this particular concept. And this will be a factor of motivation for this webinar. Yes, sir. What are the types of documents that we can do? Okay. So we can deal with the documents such as article. Article means any short documents, journal articles, which is the most commonly used one, and reports. Okay. So in a college, they're asking you to prepare some report. Okay. So you can use, we can use the LaTeX for writing the reports. And if you're a publisher, if you're, madam, somebody has sent a message, already the links are provided in the chat box. Please see to that. You can download the LaTeX from there. Or later we will teach you the online method also. Okay. So in the first part, we will teach you with the software. Okay. So later part, we can download, we can directly, don't worry about anything else, downloading the software now. We will teach you in the online. So straight away you can do that. If you have a laptop, then we can easily do it. Okay. So we can write a book, any book, right? Book publishers, they will give the template to us. We can write the book. We can write letter, isn't it? So most of the NPTEL lectures, if you look into it, they will use a different kind of slides. They will use some hyperlinks. They will have different tabs here and there. Okay, so like that, many things they will use. Click on that, it will go to that particular slide. So interactively, we can prepare some PowerPoint presentations by using LaTeX. That is also possible. So there is another tool called Beamer. So by using this Beamer class, what we can do, we can develop some PowerPoint presentations, interactive PowerPoint presentations. Okay, how do we tell the LaTeX that we are going to use a particular software, particular article? So what you need to do, we need to just specify this command on the LaTeX window. What is the first statement in your LaTeX window? What is that? Backslash document class. Okay, can 5 of you type it in your chat box? Slash document class. Can you do that? 5 of you? Not only slash document class. Very good. Very good. Yes, that's the starting point. Okay, so that is the starting point for learning the LaTeX. So the document class will tell what type of document are we going to use. Okay, fine. And yes, okay, if you are familiar with the programming languages, okay, probably with the C and the C++ you take, we use the header files, isn't it? We use hash include, isn't it? Hash include iostream.h or stdio.h, like that we use. And that will give only the basic details. That will give only the basic details. If you want to do any complex operations, okay, what we need to do, you need to specify some other additional header files, isn't it? So some other additional header files need to be used. So how do we use those header files? This is also very important part of the LaTeX. Okay, by using this command. Okay, now again I want the people to type this command. What is that? Backslash use package. So by now we have seen two commands. One is the document class, other one is use package. Okay. So use package is basically used to provide additional options or functionality. Additional options or functionality. And by using this packages, set of packages, what we can do, we can change the layout structure. The entire structure of the document can be changed. Okay. And how do we use in our program? We use like this. It's not a program actually. In our documentation, we just specify this command, use package, and within bracket, we will specify the package detail. Okay. So as we proceed, we will get to know. So thumbs up that now you have learned two commands. First is document class. Second one is use package. Okay. Yes. There are some always beginning and the end is there in our life, isn't it? Everywhere. We start beginning, we'll end. Okay. Some people will start big early, some people will end it early. Even in this webinar has beginning and also has an end, isn't it? So like that, the LaTeX, if you look into the LaTeX part, if you look into it, it's divided into several blocks. Okay, each block is specified with begin and end. Begin and end. Hope we all understand the normal English. So only in the normal English only we will say, okay, we'll say begin document. Okay, so begin document means we are starting the document. Begin front matter. That means we are starting the front page. Begin abstract. Okay, we are starting the abstract. Okay, as you start, what you have to do, you have to end it. You have to end it. Understand? So, in and through the LaTeX sheet, if you look into it, you will be having only these beginning and end, beginning and end, beginning and end only, isn't it? If you are able to separate this beginning and end, beginning and end, beginning and the end, then easily you can make a sections in your LaTeX. Okay. So now, can somebody type /begin /end /begin/end? So please believe that, please understand that beginning and end, it's going to be the one of the most widely used commands. You begin, you end it. That is what you have to do. Okay, fine. Then see, I told you at the beginning that we will reduce your understanding, particularly but in terms of remembering those commands. But few commands, no, we can easily understand. It is not a hi-fi commands. Okay, so definitely you can easily understand also. So those commands, I told you, you need not to remember. Please understand that it will be there in your LaTeX document itself. Any LaTeX document, you will have this component. Okay. For an example, you may have to use, see, every command in the LaTeX document will start with a backslash. Will start with the backslash. Okay, backslash. Then followed by that, we will give a title. Okay, what is the title? So title also will the slash title, slash author, slash email address, slash corresponding reference, slash footnote reference, slash reference, slash site, slash bibliography style, slash bibliography. So these are the vital commands that we use. Okay. So I think already we have 10 commands. Okay. We have a 10 commands. So whichever the command that you want to type, you type it in your chat box so that you will remember that. Somebody asked, yeah, slash EAD means email address. Good. Whichever the command on the screen, you can copy and write, no problem. Copy and write. Oh, good. Okay, thank you. Fine. Okay, I'll move on. Okay, then. Okay. While writing a documentation in LaTeX, when writing some documentation in LaTeX, you need to have some resources. Without the resources, you cannot do it. Okay. So today's session, what are we planning is, we are planning to show a demo of how to write a elsewhere paper. How to write an elsewhere paper for Procedia Journal, Procedia Computer Journal. Okay. So I told you from the beginning and keep on emphasizing the fact you need not to start your work from the scratch. Okay. Okay. One more thing also I need to make it clear at this point. Because of the LaTeX, okay, it does not mean that you will have your what is good quality research presentation in the sense the details that you present. Because what I'm trying to tell is the detail required for presenting, maybe an abstract or introduction, those details you must have it. LaTeX will help you only in terms of typesetting to give you a good appearance for your journal or for your any presentation. It will be helpful. It will help only in typesetting. It will not do the research for us. Hope it is clear to everyone. Okay. So now, what are the resources that's needed? So we need a resource from the publications, and also we need a resource from some third-party people also. Okay. So let us show that now to you quickly. So what I do now here, I just copy this and I go to this website. Okay. What website we are able to see? We are able to see the elsewhere website, isn't it? So in the elsewhere website, when you want to know what are the author details, you can just go to Home, Authors, Policies and Guidelines, Latex Instruction. Somebody is asking for the link, so I'll just put it in the chat box. Yeah, it is shared in the chat box. Okay, so the Latex Instruction. So they will tell you how you have to prepare your document, preparing your manuscript. Okay, so here you can see your detail, and also they will tell what are the reference styles that they are expecting and the recommendation. Okay, and submitting the manuscript detail, all the detail will be there. Okay, so for preparing the journal, okay, they are giving, see, preparing a CRC journal articles. Preparing CRC journal articles. what they'll do, they will give one file here like this. Okay, they'll give one file here like this. What is that file? The archive file else article hyphen ecrc.zip. ecrc.zip. So this zip file, it consists of the class file for the elsewhere article. The elsewhere, they have the no user manual kind of that. Okay, so the documentation also they will give, and also the bibliography styles and the styles for the package that they used in the classes. Then some other, when you take a journal, there will be some logos will be there, logos, images will be there. So that logos, images are given in the form of PDF. So you can make use of that as well. And finally, they will also give the template. Please understand that. This is the remarkable thing here. Okay, highlighted part here is what? The template, what they give here. So this template is going to be the Bible for us throughout our journal writing process. Okay, so this is what. Okay, so ECRC template.tex. Okay, now I want 5 people to type in your chat window file name.tex. File name.tex. Yes, very good. So that is our latex file. File name.tex. Okay, thank you for your response. Okay, now I'll take you into the latex environment. Since it's a kind of a webinar we have organized and we can stay up to 1 o'clock, I will not type everything because I have the codes already ready. Slowly, one by one code, I will put it into the text editor window. Then I will tell you what exactly a particular thing. Then you can understand it. Okay. So, but carefully you listen to this, then you can easily understand. Okay. So, I think Dr. Illarison has already mentioned that about the software that we are using. The software that we are using is basically a textstudio.org. So Text Studio is the software that we are going to make use. You can download it. It's a free version. And also you have a previous versions also available. So the latest version is here. That is Text Studio 3.1.2. 3.1.2. So this is the software that we are going to use. Okay. Yes. Here comes the Text Studio. Okay. Hope you are able to see. Please understand that even if the screen is not big enough, you can zoom in at your place. Even I can zoom in. Okay. Only the command part you can zoom in and see even in a Google Meet in your screen. Okay. So please ensure that you are able to follow that. Okay. So now here, what do I do? In order to start the work, I'll just go to File. Okay. File and open. File and click Open. Then you must have stored our elsewhere article somewhere, right? I'll show you that also. Okay. Here I have in my workshop article trial. Yeah. So you can see that here I have a couple of files here. Can you see that here? There is one zip file here. ELS article hyphen ECRC. Right? Yeah. So this is the one going to it contains all the documents here. Whatever the document required here, which is provided by the elsewhere. Provided by the elsewhere, it is there here in this document, in this folder. Okay. In this, if you see that there is one file called text file. Okay. Can you see that here? ECRC template text. ECRC template text. So this is the text for .tx file that we are going to use for using our latex commands. Hope is that clear to you? Okay. Now, The next thing is, so we should know where is their text file is located. Then come to this text window, latex window, the text studio. Then come to file and select open. And in the open part, okay, so you can go on and find out the documents. I'll have something here. The workshop trial. Yeah, here it is there, right? So I'll just use this. Okay, you can see that this is how the template file looks. It's very user friendly. Okay, very user friendly, very easily you can undo it. Okay, hope I'm building the confidence in you. And okay, so now here you see that the template, whatever the elsewhere provided, it consists of several details. And another important thing is the comment line. The comment line in LaTeX is represented by using the percentage symbol. Can 10 people put percentage symbol on the screen? Percentage symbol. Yeah. This is what we use it for, comment line. This is what we use it for, comment line. So these comment lines are going to be the dummy statement, which is not going to be used for execution. It's only for the information purpose. Only for the informative purpose. You can read that what is the version, when it was given, those details and all, you can read it here. Okay. So all the details will be there. But wherever you have the commands, the valid command, those commands will come in the proper format. Okay, those commands will appear in the proper format. Understand? So this is how basically the text file looks like. This is how the text file looks like. Is that clear to everyone? Okay. And for today's work, okay, I've consolidated and I have put up only the commands in the window here. Okay, that too only few important commands I have given. Okay, sir, I will execute it little later because if I execute, it consumes time. So I will definitely execute every part. I'm going to execute and show to you. So please wait till one point. After one point only, I will execute. Okay. So here I just given only the consolidated commands, what is going to be there. And as I told you, you need not to remember, you need not to by heart those commands. What I told you, 2 words for motivation. Can somebody type those 2 words for motivation? What I told you? 2 words for motivation.
Begin to
Latex. Just type it. All forgot. Familiarize. No, motivation. Familiarize and identify. Get familiar and identify. These are the 2 words. Okay. Already I made you to be familiar with some of the commands, isn't it? So these are the 2 keywords. What are the 2 keywords? Familiarize and identify. Okay. So now if you see that first line in the code, what is that? Document class. Document class. Now you are familiarized already. Already you are familiar to this code. Document class. What does it mean? What type of article? Isn't it? So here the elsewhere itself they will give document class. Got it? See, all these things will be given by elsewhere. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everything will be given by the elsewhere. Understand? So document class you are able to identify. Then this detail options, optionally it will be there. 3P means 3 point, because elsewhere has a different stages of journals. The first one is the pre-submission, then review, then it will go for a review, then it go for publications. So based on review stage, publication stage, this point will vary. Now we are just pre-submission. We are just writing the document. So we are using 3 point. It's basically given by elsewhere only. Okay. So you can use either 3 point for your document, and that can be changed by the elsewhere when it go for a publication or for a review. 5 point also they will change it. Okay, so that is up to them. It's a template provided by them. And also we are going to use the else article. Okay, so you can see that it's a class for article for submission to elsewhere journal. Elsewhere journal. Okay. The elsewhere journal by default they are using some package called ECRC package. They have developed, isn't it? They know what should be the document, where the details should come, isn't it? Where header should come, where footer should come, where the title should come, where the corresponding detail should come, where the keyword should come. So those details they already have the template. So that they have made it as a one package. So this package is called what? ECRC package. ECRC package. So by default they are given here. And also the volume. The volume, no, that also they only will fill. They will, because after the when you go for a publication, you know that volume, issue, those details are there, no. So these details will be used here. So volume will be specified here. Then what should be the starting number of the first page? Starting number of the first page. The starting number of the first page is 1. So we specify 1. Okay. And also this particular template, it is used for producing Procedia Computer Science Journal. Procedia Computer Science Journal. Okay. And also optionally they are given here run author. Run author means, so you know, when you write when you use 10 authors, okay, for an example, you are 10 authors together writing the paper. Got it? When you want to write somewhere, these 10 authors are telling some detail. Instead of writing all the 10 author name, what you can write, you can just write Joshua et al. Understand? So like that, we can use the run author command to specify the run author details. It's very optionally we can use, which is because generally our paper we only will not use, right? So that we can avoid also, no problem. Then journal ID. According to elsewhere, journal ID, JID means journal ID. So journal ID, it's a prox. According to them, it's a Procedia Computer Science. Then journal title logo. Journal title logo. You may ask, where are these commands? These commands are written in use package ECRC. These commands are written in use package ECRC. Okay. Okay. Journal title logo. Then copyright line. Okay, copyright line. Don't worry about this. All everything will be there in the journal template only. Okay. So copyright line. Copyright line what they have given 2011, published by Elsewhere Limited. Okay, published by Elsewhere Limited. Okay. So these are the things that they give. Okay. And also they give some other detail. What is that? The template for your document. Okay. So what are the template for document? So already I made you too familiar with the begin document, isn't it? Begin document means what? One complete document. If you are writing a thesis, right from the beginning of the title page till the end of the reference, it's one document. Okay. So if you are starting your document in the beginning, you will end it after the 5th chapter or after your reference only, you will end it, isn't it? So this is the very starting point of our document. That's a begin document. Okay. Then what we have, the front matter. Front matter means what? When you have a journal. Okay. When you have a journal, the journal. If I just run this, you will understand it. Okay. I'll just simply run this. As I run this, you can see that on the right hand side, how the template looks like. The details will come here. Okay. You can see that here. Now, due to the time constraint, I'm going little fast. I'm also speaking little fast. This is also there in YouTube. So anytime you can refer to it. That's why I'm not running every time. See, little time consuming. Okay. So you can see that it's showing that process started. It's getting executed. So process exited normally. Can you see that on the right hand side? I can shrink this to the left hand side. You can see the complete document here. Okay, so you can see that we have not done any work to get this elsewhere logo, science direct logo, procedure computer science, okay, abstract, those details, right? So if I reduce this, you'll be able to see the complete thing. Okay, so the template for the journal, this is how it basically comes. Is that clear to everyone? Okay. Yes, now I close this particular part. I'll come to this. Okay, so begin front matter. As I told you, that the logo, and the elsewhere details, okay, author details, those are all basically the front matter. So how the front matter should appear? It's already predefined by them. Okay, so we will insert the commands and see how it's going to modify our work. Okay, so now you see that begin front matter. So we are beginning the front matter here. If I click that, I'm ending my front matter here. Okay, so between the front matter and the end matter, what do I have? I have a document head. Okay, so document head, what I can do, I can just see the template. It will not be given only by the journal publisher. Sometimes conference organizers also, what they'll do, they will give this template. In such cases, what they will do, they will mention like this: International Conference on Research Methodology 2021. Okay, like that, they will give one header. Okay, so like that, they can give one document head. That depends on the conference they will give. Okay, then title. In the title place, what you can do, you can write the title. Okay, what the title of the document, that the title of the research or an article. So I'm just writing hassle-free research article writing, and also see that by using one simple command, I'll just type the latex itself on the title window. I'll come to that. Once I finish the front matter, I will execute and show to you how it is appearing. Okay. Okay. Hassle-free research article writing latex. Isn't it? That I have written here. Next, what do? We have to write our author details. We'll write our author details. So in the author, by using this command, author command, /author command, okay, optionally we specify the author and we'll write our name here. Okay, so author name, I'll just write it here. J. Joshua Daniel Raj. Okay, like this I specify the author name. Then second name, I'll write it here. That is K. EZHILARASAL. So for every one of them, in order to refer in future, I just use some reference label here, J and K. Okay. And next, I add one more author. See, while typing the command also, it has an auto-filling option. Just you press / command and you type AU. It will immediately give you the option. Just select on it and type the command here. Karthik P. Okay, Karthik P. And then what you do, you give one reference to the Karthik P. Understand? So now totally I have included 3 authors over there. Then I can add the address. Okay, address of whom I want to write first. I'm writing the address of J. Address of J what? Okay, address of J. Within bracket, I'm writing what? Address. Only few things I will write like this. Other things I will just copy it and paste. New Horizon College of Engineering. Okay. And similarly, address. And address I give for K. Then I can type SAM BH Sambram Academy. Okay. And again, I type one more address. Then I will keep it here. Address for P. Then here, what do? I just write the name KSSEM Bangalore. Understand? So like this, I have written. Though, so with this, we have completed the author part, author and address part. Okay. Next, abstract. You can see that there's a begin and end abstract. As I told you, LaTeX document is divided only with the begin and end blocks only. So begin and end abstract. So what do? I already have some paragraph. Okay, one more thing I'll tell you. See, whenever I want to write a LaTeX for, whenever I want to do the LaTeX for any demo kind of thing, I can generate some random text by using this package called Lipsum package. Okay, so by using Lipsum package, I can generate some text here, random text. How I'm using this? Because I'm using one package here. You can see that these are all the user-defined package. So I wanted this package. These packages are already available. Okay, from there we have used these packages. Okay, yes, Lipsum. Then Lipsum will generate some. Random text for us. So abstract part is over. Then keyword. Okay, so begin end keyword. You just write some keyword. Okay, I'm just writing big data. Then slash SCP. SCP is the separation command. Then IoT. Okay. Then or I'll type not this one. I just simply have to type IoT. Then separate. Then what I have to write? I'll just write artificial. Artificial intelligence. Is it over now? You see that with this we have completed the front matter. We have begun our front matter. We have ended our front matter here. Okay. Now one more thing I would like to add. What I want to do, I want to make this Joshua Danielraj as a correspondent author. Okay. So what I'll do, reference. So there I specify one label, correspondence author. Okay. Then correspondence author, I will specify it here. So after specifying the correspondent author, we'll just specify correspondence author here, text. TXT. For whom? For J. For COR1 for corresponding author. So here I will mention that he is a corresponding author. This is what I want to type. Corresponding author. Okay. Then also what I can give the email address. Okay. So I can give the email address of the correspondence author or anyone. So I'll just write it here. The author of email, EAD, email address, Joshua Daniel Raj for research at gmail.com. Okay. So with this, I have completed my front matter. Abstract I have written, keyword I have written, and everything I have written. Now I'm going to run this program. So just run this program, run this LaTeX. Then so if it running, no, it will take little time. So that's why I'm doing part by part. Okay, so the process started here. So process is going on. So none of the work that we have done, when we have just entered the detail, we were familiar with the constructs, and we have entered those construct, and we have identified, and we have entered the details, isn't it? So now we are ready with our document. You see that here? So beautifully it has come. So elsewhere, document, Procedia, research, internal conference, research methodology, hassle-free research article, writing latex, authors, so of the author details, author address, and you see that I've generated some random text for abstract. That is also included here. Okay, keywords. You see that keywords have come here. Keywords have come here, and here you see that at the end, corresponding author name and email ID will come. Understand? So that is called a front matter. Once you complete the front matter, nothing. Everything is going to be very smooth. Okay. Yes, sir. Over. Abstract over. Front matter over. Next, what I have to do? My sections. Okay. Sections will be there in the paper, isn't it? So what do? We use one command called section. Okay. /section. So in the /section, I'll just type here. What is the first section will be generally for us? Introduction will be there. So introduction. Introduction is the section. Then after this, I write some random details. Okay. So by using lipsum, I'm generating some 4 paragraphs. I'm generating some 4 paragraphs. Okay. Done. You see that now. Now nothing is there here. Introduction word is not there. We are going to generate it, so we are doing it here. And similarly, subsection. Subsection is there, right? Subsection, I may have some detail about cryptography. Cryptography. Then for the subsection also, I write some command, some random document. Random data. So that also I given here. You can go up to subsection. Up to subsection. So here you can see that here, and here I can go and I can print it here. Subsection. So according to us, you see that here, first section will be the 1. Then subsection will be 1.1. Subsection will be 1.2. Subsection you want to write it now, you just type it here. Attribute based encryption. Attribute based encryption. Understand? So like that it will be, the details will be there. Now we have given the details also. Okay, let us see that how it's going to come out. Your 1 to 4 is the number of paragraphs, exactly. Number of paragraphs, it's randomly I'm generating. Because I can't type no now. That's why I'm just using the random text. You can see that? The process is going on. Very beautiful document you will get. So my main motivation is at the end of the session, you should see, you see that here, it has come here with introduction. Introduction, you see the complete paper, then you'll understand how it is coming. See that, the paper. Abstract, introduction, that still it has the corresponding author detail. Then introduction having beautiful justification, alignment, spacing, everything is taken care. Understand? Then you can see that subsection, what we have named cryptography. And also, if I click here, probably if you are having 1000 page and you do not know where exactly you are, just right click and go to source, it will come to the source. It will highlight here. You can see that here once again. See, it will come there. So, cryptography is the subsection. Subsection, you see that are given attribute-based encryption. There also we have some document. Is that clear to you all? Hope it is clear. Okay. So, how to add packages? Somebody is asking how to add packages. Okay. So, what you do for packages, please understand that this is another important reference for the LaTeX. I'll just show you here. This is another important resource for the LaTeX, which is called CTAN, Comprehensive Text Archive Network. It's a complete encyclopedia for the LaTeX. Any document you want, anything that you want to search, it will tell you. Okay, if for an example, I want to know the max, how to type the max details. You see that it will give me package for max. Okay, like that it will give me. If I click that, it will give me the document itself. Some document it will give. There in the document they will tell what package you are supposed to use. For an example, if you look at our work, for mathematics, I'm using AMS symbol, AMS fonts, AMS math. These are the packages. AMS means what? American Mathematical Society symbols, American Mathematical Society fonts, American Mathematical Society mathematics symbols and other details, operators what we use. Okay. So that we are done with what? The front matter part we have completed. Now introduction also we have completed. Understand? I'll show you one more thing. Just by case, if we are writing some paragraph, how it appears. That time it will be little cumbersome. You see that this is my one paragraph. I have it here. What I do, I place it here. In the introduction part, I place it here. So it will grow now. The size of the text thing will grow. So what we can do, you can just paste it like this, and you can, if you run it here now, it's going to look more or less. It's going to appear same only. Okay, so we have done with introduction, then subsection, and also subsection. Yes. Then somebody is telling, sir, you may use bulleting, numbering, and all we will use in Word. No, is it possible with the LaTeX? Is it possible? You see that here, whatever the detail I given here, it has come. Okay, beautifully aligned and with good time spacing, it is there. Okay, yes. So how to use the numbering and bulleting in font size and all, it is fixed by them, by the elsewhere only. You don't worry about anything. That's what I told you. Don't worry about anything. Just start from the scratch. Okay. So watermark and all, sir, it is with the elsewhere only. You can't do anything. You can't do it. If you want to do for your own use, you can do it by adding some packages. Okay, watermark packages will be there. If you go to the CTAN package, CTAN, and you type for watermark, then you will get some package for watermarking. So package watermark. Use that package, then you can use it. Okay. Hope I'm making clear. Okay. Now how to do the bulleting and the numbering. Okay. So let me show that to you now. So I have some this here. So I'll tell you, for bulleting we use the command itemize. For bulleting we use the command itemize here. Begin itemize. Then enter your item. I'll show you. And for numbering we use enumerate. Okay. So now I'll give you the bulletin detail here. Yes, it has come here. So here we have, okay, anyway, we'll go to enumerate first, then we'll come to itemize, no problem. Okay, this is enumerate. Okay, I'll include this also into it. So enumerate, I'm just typing it here. You don't worry about your adjustments here, nothing to worry about it. Okay. So I just put this as a comment line and I save it. Then now enumeration. Okay. So you see that when I say begin enumerate with this particular number, your numbering order will start from 1, 2 to like that. Then if I begin my enumerate with this small case, then lower case enumeration will start. Similarly, Roman letter also we can use. Okay. And here, so the syntax is nothing but after item. See here, when you go for begin itemize, you type begin and you open the curly brace and type itemize. It will automatically come. Just you press enter, it will give this format. There you can just type whatever that you want after item. Okay. So that's how it basically goes. Okay. So now enumerate we are going to discuss now. So you see that here for another enumerate I'm using step 1. Step 1. So just run this and see that how it's going to appear. And also when it comes to the preview mode, it will come to the place where your cursor is there presently. Okay, so it's going on. So what we are doing is enumerate. Can somebody type enumerate in your chat box? Enumerate hyphen bullet, BULLET, so that you will remember. Enumerate is the command hyphen bullet, BULLET. Sorry, enumerate for numbering. I'm sorry, not bullet. Enumerate number. Put enumerate number, not bullet. Enumerate now. Thank you. Enumerate number. Okay. So still process is going on. Yes, you can see that here now. Can you see that here? I'm zooming in and show you, or if you want, I will just reduce this and I'll increase the space, the size. So you can see that the first one, what we are given was enumerate with 1, 2. Then we have taken to the second level. Okay. So the second level we have A, B, C. Then back to the third level. And the third one is when we start with step 1. So it goes with step 1, step 2, step 3, like that. It will continue to go. Okay. So you can see that here, begin enumerate. This begin enumerate has 2 items. Without ending, we are going for the next enumerate. That gives the sub level. Then end enumerate will end this say sub level. Then it comes to the first level, and finally we have the enumerate, and finally we'll come to the last enumerate. So that will give you this 1, 2, 3. The subdivisions will give A, B, C. A, B, C. Similarly, what you can do, you can change your style also. Step 1, step 2, step 3, like that also you can change. Good. Okay. Next we'll come to itemize. Okay. Itemize. What is itemize? Yeah. Here we have itemize. Now you type itemize bullet. 10 people type itemize bullet. So in between I just put one paragraph so that you will have a difference. Okay. So lipsum 1 to 2 paragraphs I'll put. Itemize means bullet. Okay. Done. So what it's showing here, one itemize. A, begin itemize, item another level, begin itemize, and this extra. One here. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm just show you the itemize procedure. Okay. Okay. After some 2 paragraphs, I'm going to show the itemize. Let's see that how it's going to come. So enumerate for bulleting, itemize for enumerate for numbering, itemize for bulleting. Okay, if you remember that, that is enough. All the other details you will be able to get it. It's not so difficult. See, generally the latex workshop will be conducted 5 days. The 5 days thing I'm going to do it in 2 days. Okay, so not 2 days, in 2 hours. Okay, so please understand that how easily you can do it. Okay, now it has come here. You can see that here. We are in the first level. So where we have this itemize, bullets. So here we have our enumeration details. Here we have the bulleting details. Okay, if you look at it whole, then it will be looking very good. So here, the sub details are given here with this kind of bulleting. Okay. So what is this? Enumerate and itemize. Okay. So that's about enumerate and itemize. Next, we are going to come to one of the very important part of LaTeX. Got it? People run away from LaTeX because of this only one reason. What reason, you know? Mathematical formulas. Isn't it? The moment you tell the people mathematical, they will all run away. But by God's grace, I have found an easier way to do the mathematical related work. Okay. For an example, I wanted to type one mathematical equation between some lines, or in line with some text. I want to write a mathematical equation. Okay. So what you have to do, you just go to some place where you want to insert your mathematical equation. I want everyone to put in your chat window $2 symbol with the space. $2 symbol with the space. So if you want dollar, not percentage, dollar symbol, yeah, $2 symbol with the space. So this indicates that we are using inline mathematical equation. Inline mathematical equation. So we are going to place our mathematical equation in between these $2. In between these $2. Okay. Sir, how to write mathematical equation easily? I'll give you a very simple method. Okay. So what you do here, I have one resource. So, well, I'll show you. Yeah. I think this is one. Yeah. So this website, it actually converts our symbolic equations into latex code. Okay. For an example, I want to write. Otherwise, latex will become very tough. People will run away from latex because of this one reason. Okay. Because of this one reason. So somebody is asking for a link. I'm sharing it in your chat window. Yeah. So you can see that. So I want to type x square. So x. So first we'll type the value here. I'll put x. Then square. Then I'll put plus. Let me say I want to put a by b. So fraction a and b. Then I'll put summation. Summation also we have different format. You see that? Okay. So summation I'll put. Then summation of, let us simply put again 3x cube. 3x cube. Got it? So you can see that how it is, the mathematical it's coming up. It's coming here. X squared plus 8 by b. Okay. 3x cube. Isn't it? So this is how your mathematical equation is going to be developed. Now what you do, just copy this. Copy this and bring it to the place where we have placed the two dollar symbol, right? Paste it here. Okay, paste it here and keep your cursor here only and run the program. So you can write n number of equations whenever, wherever you want. Okay, you run the equations. So that not only that, even we can write the separately equations also. That also I'll show you now. Okay, this is for what? Inline equation. Can you see that here? If I zoom it, you'll be able to see that. Is it visible to everyone? Part of a text, we have our mathematical equation. Understand? Okay. Without letting you speak, I'm continually speaking because we have to wind up by 1 o'clock. Okay. So that is done. The next part, what I'm trying to tell is how to write a separate equation. How to write a separate equation. Understand? So I'll use the same equation. Only, but I'm going to write it as a separate equation by using one command called begin equation. Okay. There, without the dollar, I paste my equation. Okay. Now, like this, I use one more environment. Okay. Like this, for this I use one more environment. That is begin equation. And I have one command here. I'll just get that. Somewhere I have my, So here I have my mathematical equations, which I already developed here. So copy it and paste it here. So you don't require a dollar symbol here. Dollar symbol should not be used. Okay. So two equations I'm using it here. So I'm just running the program. So let us see how it's going to appear. Equation. So when you do like this, okay, in Microsoft Word and other things and all, it will create a lot of no difficulties. I'm not blaming, I'm not degrading anything. I'm just giving you the idea. Okay, so now let us see. The equation has come up here. You see that? Okay, I'm just able to, You can see that to the center of the page. The equation has come, and also equation is well numbered. Here. Okay, 1, 2 like that. It is well numbered. So we have seen how to insert the equation in line with the text, and also we have seen equation how to use it separately with the number. Without number, if you want the equation, then what you do, you just put one asterisk over here. You put one asterisk. And here also at the end, you put one asterisk. If you put one asterisk, equation number will not come. If you run it, you'll be able to see that. Even here itself, we can see how the equation will appear. Okay. So this is with the number. And the next equation, what we are going to get is without the number. Next equation is what? Without number. That let us get it. Can you see that here? The first equation, we have the number. Second equation, we don't have a number because we have placed this asterisk symbol over here. Okay. So that's how it's basically go on. Yes. So very important thing is equation, that also we have simplified and we have done it. Any equation, any complex equation you can type. Otherwise, you will have no very horrible experience with the LaTeX if you are going to use the every command for the mathematical equations. So use that link, whatever we have given, shared there. So that will help you. Okay, second thing, another hectic thing in a conventional way of approaching the LaTeX is creating tables. Creating tables, isn't it? So let me introduce one shortcut method to create a table without any difficulty. Okay. Okay. I want to have one table. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my Microsoft Excel for this. Okay. So before that, I'll let you know, there is a web link called convert Excel to LaTeX. If you just Google it, you will get. So that will redirect us to this CTAN package. CTAN package. So here we find, okay, though they only say that making table is tedious. Okay, so we cannot do it so easily. So we need lot of time for creating a table. But with the help of this particular plugin, we can create a table in a fraction of a second. Okay, because we are not going to do much more than that. We are going to present our detail, isn't it? Okay. So what do I do after download the plugin? Okay, so my plugin will be here. Here I think somewhere I have. Yes, you can see that it will come as it will come to come as one zip file. Okay, it will come as a one zip file. So if you unzip it, you will be able to get the folder into it and open this, and you can see that there is a Excel sheet will be there. Just double click on this. It is not going to give a sheet for you. You are going to type the detail. Okay. Type the detail. Okay. So it will ask for enabling the macros. Just enable the macros. As soon as you enable the macro, you can see that there will be one add-ins. There will be one add-ins will be there. So if you click on that, you will have an option to convert your table to LaTeX. Okay. So what I'll do now, I'll open my table, whichever I created last for this illustration. So I opened this table. Okay. So this table we have created here. Okay. And next, what you can do is, you can see how the table is created, however I want. See, generally, in a research article, you will not have a grid kind of table. Your columns will not be, lines will not be there, only the horizontal lines will be there. Then you are free to merge the columns, and also you can free to merge the rows. All these possibilities can be done. So, however you want, you prepare your table. Okay. So after preparing the table, okay. So what you do, you just select the table and go to add-ins, select convert table to LaTeX. Select convert table to LaTeX. Okay. So click on this. It will give a complete LaTeX code for you. What else you want? Okay. It will give a complete table for you. So click on this and select copy to clipboard. Copy to clipboard. Then come to our editor. Okay. In the editor, you type your copied detail. You see that. Can we write all these details? It's a mind-blowing thing if you start writing. Okay. So very simple option. Just you create your table in Excel and convert into LaTeX and bring it here. Okay. Copied. Then go on to, see, if you want to add a label, you can add a label here. Okay. I'm just typing here. table for workshop. Table for workshop, I'm typing it here. So then I'll just run this. Let's see how our table is going to appear. Okay. So, and also using LaTeX, you can keep your table wherever you want without disturbing other alignments. That also I'll show you after showing this. Okay, so it will create a table. So I'm keeping the cursor here so that exactly it will take us to the place where the table is going to be generated. You can see that here, how beautifully the table has come, isn't it? And I forgot to give the caption here. Okay, caption I'm supposed to enter here. It's a label only. So I'm just giving the caption here. By changing the caption, I just change it here. So the table for workshop will appear now in the place of caption, table caption. If you want to do in any place, very difficult, only it's a very comfortable place where you can place your table. Okay. And also you can see that as it comes, I'll tell you, within the bracket, square bracket, we have specified the options where and all it can place the table. Small h means here. Small h means here. Can somebody type small h here? Small h here. Here. H-E-R-E. H means here. Yes. H hyphen here. Small t means top. Small t. Somebody can type small t, top. Small t means top. Then B, small b. Small b means bottom. Small b means bottom. Okay. And P, small p. Small p means page. Next page. Small p means next page. Okay. So we can place our table. Now it is in top right, top of the page. Now the page is in the table in the top of the page. I want to put it at the bottom of the page. What you do, just you remove this and type only B. Type only B. Alignment and all, it will automatically take care. Okay. Just type B. Now the table will come automatically to the bottom. Table will come to the bottom. Okay. So we can place either at the top or at the bottom or at the next page or even here. If you tell LaTeX in this particular place, I want my table, it will give you the table in that particular place. That option is also there that you can explore it. Okay. So you can see that here. So yeah, you can see that now the table, it is convenient because now you see that here we don't have any text over here. So LaTeX has conveniently chosen this particular place for the table. Okay, this also we can override by using some other parameters, floating values we can use. So that's for table. Okay, next coming to the figure, coming to the insertion of the figure. Okay, so I'll just write some statement here. Libsum 1 and here I give 1 to 2. 1 to 2. So I'm going to generate some statement. After generating a statement, after writing a statement, I'm going to insert my figure. Okay. Okay. So table, I just put it at the convenient place only. So I'll put either top, bottom, H or P, anywhere else. Let the table come anywhere, no problem. Then for inserting the figure, what you can do is, There is an interactive way here. Just go to wizards, and select insert graphic. Insert graphic. So your figure can be either in a JPG format or PDF format or even a PNG format, TIFF format. Any format can be used here. So just go to the selection, go to the corresponding location and select your file. So I have some my figures here in this location. So let me show you workshop trial, and here I have some figures over here. Yeah, I'll select this figure. Okay, select figure and open. So click on it and see again, everything has come automatically. Everything has come automatically. All that you have to do is what? We have to just name it. Just caption it. Workshop figure. Simply I'm writing it here. Okay. And if you want to vary the size of the figure by varying the width, you can vary the size of the figure. Okay. So I'll come to that. So I'm running the program. So we are expecting some figure to appear here. Okay, so we can have a figure, we can have a subfigures, all options are there. Interactively, you can easily do it. Okay, so you can see that the figure has come here now. Where is our table? Table has come to, where's our table? Table is here. Table is here. Then we have a figure has come here. You want to change the size of the figure, what you do better, simple method is, you can use scale is equal to some 0.5. Scale is equal to 0.5. Then you just run the code again. The figure will change. Figure will change here. So either by using the width also you can do, text width you can vary, or length with the line width you can vary. So like that, any option can be used here for changing your picture size. Okay. So figures are automatically numbered. That also you can note out. So nothing to worry about. Straight away the figures will come. You see the size of the figure now and see that later how it's reduced. Without disturbing anything else, the figure has come neatly, it has come. Again, figure also can be placed in a different place where bottom, center and top and also the next page. Okay, so wherever you want, you can place your figure. If you don't specify anything, Latex will choose its convenient location for placing the figure. Got it? Okay. Yes. So we have completed very important part: equation, tables, and also the figure, isn't it? And the next another important part is adding references. Adding references. How to add references? Okay. So for adding references, what you need to do, first we have to create one separate file. Okay. So this file can be created, new file can be created by selecting this new icon. Okay. So just what you do, you try to save this. Save this and try to save this file as, I'm just giving today workshop.tex, workshop.bib for bibliography. So you just come to workshop.bib and save it. Workshop.bib. So you got a workshop.bib here file. Okay, what are we going to fill in this? Okay, first of all, you should know what are the document you're going to enter. So what you do, just go to Google Scholar. Go to Google Scholar. So in a Google Scholar, okay, so I'm just typing neuromorphic device. Neuromorphic device. Okay, I feel that yes, one paper seems to be good for me. Okay, so that reference, this and all you might have collected earlier only. So what you do, just click on this site. Click on this site. As you click on site, what will happen? It will show you the bib text. Bib text is there. Huh? So click on this bib text. Bib text. So it will give the details like this. It's called a bib text. Copy the entire thing. Copy the entire thing and bring it to your bib window. Bib workshop.bib is there, no? Workshop.bib. So place it here. Place it here. Okay. Then you save it. Please make a note of the detail that's provided here. Author name GKOUP. Okay, GKOUP. Now, once I created this, what I have to tell my text here. This is the file I'm going to use. Here, where in this place, bibliography place, I have to tell what file I'm going to use. So I'm just mentioning workshop.bib. Okay, I'm not sure whether accept extension here, but let us see that. But before that, let me check it out. So in my current working folder, I should have WTELS ELC article, and here, yeah, you can see that I have a file called workshop.b. Okay, yes. Now here, come to this, and what you do, save it. Once you start save, it automatically start receiving, it recognizing. Come to the place where you want to enter your bibliography. Okay, then use the / command and type cite, CITE. You see that whatever the paper that we have added, now it is appearing here. So select that paper and press enter. Press enter. Then this is the only first paper we are adding into the article, right? First paper we are adding into article. So now run it. Run it. So elsewhere has its own way of writing its bibliography. So that is given in this file. Which file? Bibliography style is there, no? There it is given by elsewhere only. Okay. So now it should appear here. In this place, correctly it will appear. Let us see that. So you can do as many papers as you want, you can quote it. Numbering also will be taken care automatically. Everything will be done beautifully. You will get your output. So it's taking little time for processing. It generally takes. It takes. So we have learned about how to insert table, equation, figures, isn't it? How to identify and get familiar with the commands. So it's coming up. Just 1 second. It will come up. Let it come up. That is why I'm telling always, you don't run it every time. Just you run it. Later you can try to debug. So where it's supposed to come in this paragraph. So it depends on the speed of the system, and you all know the requirements of the system only. It is independent because some system may be slower, some system may be faster. Oh, it's going on, still going on. Is it completed? Not yet. Not yet completed. If you know how to do the table and equation, 90% of the work is done with latex. Remaining is only inserting your necessary component. Okay, it's continually going on. What is that? Okay, it's showing that could not open the bib.bib. Okay, that is the reason. So that is not accepting the .bib extension here. So again, save it and run it here. I'll just stop it here. So after doing this, again I'll run it now. Okay. So once you run, the process is started here. That red button is there, no, madam? You can click on that. So it's going on. The file is correct user creation. Process exceeded normally. The bib site. I didn't find a database entry for why workshop.bib only I gave. Capital of workshop I used workshop. WPC.tix. It looks like it has come now. Let us see where is our yeah, it has come here. You can see that here citation, isn't it? So like this we can do it for as many citations as you want. Numbering will be automatically done. But where is the citation? You can see that. Come to the reference part. You see the reference now. The reference, it is added here. Elsewhere, in its own way, it adds the reference. So the reference is added. Similarly, you can try for some other papers also. Okay. Yes, somebody is asking how to add one figure with another subfigures, right? You can do it here by using, already I have written it here. Due to the limitation of the time, I'll just run it and show you. Let us say this is, yeah. So already I worked out these commands and I have it here. Just you have to use subfigure environment. Okay, so I'll put it here only so that you can easily see itemize, equation, table, figure, and here I put it. You can see that, sir, who asked for subfigure. So you can use the subfigures, subfigure, subfigure, subfigure. Like that, you can use subfigure and you can run it. So when you use subfigure and run, you'll be able to see that three diagrams are going, three figures are coming in a horizontal way, and each is numbered with A, B, C, and there will be a common name for all the figures. Okay, all these things will appear here. Okay, I understand that. This and all will remove. Now I don't want to disturb this. Okay, and I'll just put it wherever, let it come, no problem. So you can use subfigures also, you can use horizontal way, vertical way, that anyhow you can use it here. Okay. Yeah. Some sir asked me about subfigure. Can you see that, sir, here? Can you type yes in your chat window? You're able to see? Yes. Actually, I have rotated here. I have rotated the figure by 45 degree. If you need it, you rotate. Otherwise, you can just keep it as it is. I have rotated and kept it here. And each figure is named as A, B, C. And the figure is, common figure is figure 2 are given here. And the figure 2 will come here. Okay, so almost everything we have completed. Only one part I will just do it once again here. So here, yes, now we are in the while writing the text, uh, while writing the text, we used to write as shown in figure, right? As shown in figure, something like that. So when you write as shown in figure, also you can refer to that particular figure. Okay, so how do you do it? So I have written here. Please just see that list computation requirements as shown in figure. Okay. After that, I just put a slash and write REF. REF. That tells me what are the figures I have used, what are the tables I have used. So click on the figure. This is the text 15 string, right? So enter that. Okay. That is one option. Then also we will use shown in table. I'll just put it here. Shown in table, right? That also you use slash reference and the table for workshop. Table for workshop. Click on that. Okay. Click on that. And then I'll just put some one paragraph. One paragraph I have used here. Okay, so now we have cited our figure and also we have referred our table also. Okay, so let us see that. So let's see where it's going to come up. Lipsum is basically a command that used to generate a random text paragraph. Okay, so you see that here where it's shown, you see this is our reference that we have used, and our table 1, you can see that table 1 appears here, and also we have given figure, right? Somewhere we have given figure. Yeah, here we are given figure 2. Okay, so when you have a PDF, okay, so now almost we have completed our work, isn't it? What I'm going to do, I'm going to get my PDF. So just I save it here as it is. I've already, final execution is over. Now I come to the working directory. In my working directory, there will be my PDF called WTC. Just open this in your Acrobat Reader. Just open this in your Acrobat Reader. Here comes your journal with all your required details. Is it clear to everyone? Yes. So that's about, isn't it? So that's about the Latex in Text Studio, isn't it? Already it's 1 o'clock exactly as I promised. You see that in 2 hours time, we are able to complete one paper, isn't it? In 2 hours time, we are able to complete one paper. So hope I would have given some confidence of using Latex for your research journey, isn't it? So any doubt, you can call us on our number. We would be available. Okay, so I'll give 2 mobile numbers here for your communication. You can use those numbers for contacting us. 9019 347 627 for Dr. Joshua Daniel, Raj, and 99986668621 for Dr. Eli Larasan. If you want to count Eli Larasan, okay? If you want to communicate through mail also, we'll give you the mail at any time. We are available to help you. research@gmail.com. Joshua Rangraj for research@gmail.com. And Elil's our mail ID. I'm not sure. I'll just copy this and put it in the chat window also. If it is useful, kindly make use of it. It is given in your chat window. So anytime you can communicate with us. Hope you all enjoyed the session. It's a mind-blowing and now it's a very fast-track session, isn't it? Hope you understand. So if you want to put up your feedback, you can put it in a chat window also. So we will just see to that and we'll catch up in some other session. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Joshua Daniel Raj. It's one of the wonderful session what we had. I hope everyone enjoyed this workshop. So we will send all the materials to your mail ID. So as well as along with the certificate. So I want to thank the Summation of Technology to make us to do this workshop, and also the principal and the HOD of Summation of Technology. So thank you one and all. So later we'll see in some of the other workshops. Shortly we'll go for some workshop with a little bit. We'll have some more time. So I think this time will not be sufficient to do the latex. So once if you are having the experience, then only they can do a little bit fast within a 2 hour span actually. So it is not that much possible, but you should have the practice. So we'll send everything, but along with that, even you can do in the online also, as we shared some of the online web editor. So you can use those web editors like Overleaf. So there you'll get lots of all the formats you'll get. So you can take those templates and you can do the any LaTeX document. Yes. Thank you, one and all. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Dr. Ellerson, for inviting me. Hope it was a wonderful session. Thank you once again for Sambram Management also for including me into this workshop. Thank you.